Okay, let's continue. Six months. Almost 6 months since I was born? Really? I've done so many things, met so many people. Some that some that have become allies, some that have become enemies, some that are complicated, and others that have become so much more. Now, I have this invite, and I need to spend it by today. I need to think about all the people I've dealt with over these past few months and decide the one. The one person I want to invite to the Vital Festival opening dance as my plus one. And like I said before, this game isn't. Who shall it be? This game isn't complete yet. It only has the Ruby route currently available. Nils Kane is working on the completion of all the other routes and all the other things. But still, even if they did, I'll mainly choose Ruby. And as my second choice, it will either be between Weiss or Yang. Again, I'm not a fan of Blake. I'm just not a fan of Blake. Like, I can agree with her as a friend, but not as a... There should pop up a... Yep, here it is. So we only get Ruby. Ruby. Yeah, it can't. It can't be anyone but her. After everything we went through. At the beginning, I thought she was just a very nice girl. Too nice for her own good. If irresistibly adorable. And a bit naive, but not out of stupidity. It's just her enormous kindness and empathy. She firmly, honestly believes that she should protect everyone from everything. Because that's what heroes do. Because that's what her mom did. Most people wouldn't even try to live up to something like this. But that's not Ruby. This attitude towards being a hunter is probably what caused me to underestimate her severely when it came to other things. Blindsided is putting it lightly. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind now that Ruby acts useful and childish just because she finds it fun, not because she's an actual child at mind. That's just who she is. She's optimistic. She can be silly. She can be charming. She can be out of her depth and in need of help, but she will always be there for you whenever you need her. And sometimes, even when you don't. But I challenge anyone in the world to not want Ruby around. I need to check something while this goes on. Okay, something's going on here. I'll save that for later. Noah, good morning. Morning, Rubes. Surprised to see me? Maybe a bit. It is quite early. I know, but I couldn't really wait, believe me. Uh-oh, that sounds like trouble. What happened now? Oh, it's nothing too big. It's just that I needed to ask you before Yang finalized the list of couples. Before Yang finalized the what now? So, you know how Yang is organizing the Vital Festival opening dance next week? Yes. And well, first and second year students get an invite. They can use it to bring someone not invited to the event, or just make an entrance with someone, old ballroom style. I see. Like they announce their names and they walk down the stairs or something like that? I still don't follow. No. Kinda yes. You should ask Penny or Evelyn. They're using theirs, inviting to bring Titania and Gennaro to the ball. Then, Ruby, there's honestly no one else to ask, or who I want to ask. But I have to wear a dress and heels. I never wore heels. Oh, I can see it. I can see us going down like Rolling Stones. Ruby, it's heels, not stilts. They're pretty much the same to me. And the attention, the eyes are of everyone on me. Before heels were created, weren't they originally stilts back in the day? Now that I think about it. I just make a mess and ruin the evening for both of us. Why you got to be so pessimistic from the get-go, Ruby? Because I know me. You know what? I'm happy, really, but I think it'll be better if you shut the hell up right now. What in the actual... What, Weiss? Yes, Weiss. Come here 1 minute. Should I be worried about her? So here's how it's going to go. You're going to go out there and accept gracefully. What? But Wait, what's wrong? What's going on? I don't know. She suddenly came out there and Noah has come to ask Ruby to the dance. You mean as his official date? Yes. And she wants to refuse. Yes. Oh no, sister. You're saying yes. What? With a big, shiny, risky teeth smile? I think that's wrong. Who cares? You're doing it. Now wait just a minute here. It's my invite, my boyfriend, and my heels to trip over here. So if I'm feeling uncomfortable about it, I'm not going to say yes just because you... Why do you even want me to accept? None of us got any invites. Wait, what? We don't have any dates for the dance. But it's you, Weiss, Yang, and Blake. We know. Yang, you're kick-ass, you're beautiful, you're fun, your hair smells like strawberries. I know. Blake, you got that whole smexy, mystique air about you. You got great fashion sense and such a pretty face. I know. And Weiss, oh my god, Weiss, you're pretty and smart and you know heels and you're filthy rich. Which I guess it's why I got refused instead of being simply ignored. Yes, I'm the one who invited someone else, and yes, was rejected. Who would reject you? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're the only one of Team Ruby with a date for the dance, Ruby. Me? Ruby Rose? Socially awkward, not Yowza, dresses all black, weapons not Ruby Rose? You're selling yourself way too short, sister. Do remember you're the only one of us with a boyfriend? And 2 girlfriends, kinda? And you're going to have a fantastic evening. We're going to make sure of it. And I need a drink. Oh, this isn't unnerving at all. I'm 1 minute away from knocking in the hell with So, okay. What the hell happened in there? Nothing at all, just a pep talk. Are you sure they're not forcing you or anything? I swear they're not. They just persuaded me? Swear? I swear. So, I guess I'll see you on Saturday. At around 8 p.m.? Well, yeah. I mean, we'll see each other in class before that, but yeah. Don't forget to bring strawberries. I think you were supposed to bring flowers. But you can't eat those. It's too late to change my mind, huh? Sorry, boyfriend. You're stuck with me. Pretty much. No, honestly, I would have been stuck with Ruby anyway. Good morning, Noah. You had an uninterrupted, restful night of sleep. You know, most people would find being stared at during their sleep creepy. But you're not most people. Can't deny that. The 176 of this game where there's sometimes bugs on certain events. Well then, didn't I tell you I don't go out with people younger than me? Plenty of times. But are you really going to ignore an opportunity to be in Beacon? At a party, not much opportunity for snooping around. Considering the robot patrols we have now, I don't think you'll be able to anyway. Word. People in the city already got used to them. Truth tell, but I think that will change if they ever need to see action. Wouldn't that reinforce it? They're guardians, aren't they? Yeah, but this is Vale. There's not much of a chance of having to defend ourselves from Grimm here. So my theory is that they're been brought here to protect the populace from other people. Bad guys or not, seeing bodies turn to Valsilian cheese is not my idea of a good family Sunday. Yeah, I see what you mean. These are high-powered combat units. Yeah, anyway, I graciously accept your invite. Glad to hear it. Even if you can't snoop around, you should be able to speak with a few people who may have noticed something more than us. I find it hard to believe. Still, I guess I'll have to dust off the old suit. Don't you mean the old dress? What was that all about? Let's just ignore Crow for now. That way we can get on with everything. And let's prioritize purely strength. Purely strength. Sleep. Okay. Still no Neo, surprisingly. Oh, I'm going down those stairs with Penny. Why Penny? Red and green go great together. We're going to turn so many heads. Green? What green? Your hair's gray. Silver, thank you very much. And of course the green of my dress. We don't have any dresses, doofus. Well, I mean, I do, but still, I don't have any, special dresses. So you want to wear a special dress? What? Well, it's a special occasion, so I think we should, Well, don't you worry none. I'm gonna make you the bestest specialist dresses ever. I figured. Still, thank you. So Titanium wants a green one. What about you, Janara? Can I have something with poise? What? What did I say? Nothing much, Janara. It's rare to see you act your age. And what would that be? Because if we go by my actual chronological age, I should be a toddler. I never really thought about that. Oh my god, so that'll make me the youngest person of our group. Even younger than Noah. Should I start counting from when they put me in the clock tower, or... Me and my father had a very engaging conversation about this matter. In the end, we decided it'll be more socially agreeable to use an age fitting my appearance. Because you're actually... My chronological age would be 3 years and 78 days as of today. But why the face, Evelyn? And nothing, it's just hit me that you're pretty young, technically. Yeah, I guess so. What about it? Nothing, just thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm basically 6 months. Penny is 3 years old. Yeah, no matter how you see this, this is not a... I'll check around just to be sure Neo didn't pop up anywhere like she normally does, but... Nothing. Okay. Not the missile. And I don't want to deal with Hosbin. That's for shit sure. Let's see how long we can keep going with this. Day 178. Again, still no Neo. That's still... Uh-oh. I finally got a message from Neo. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Considering what our last conversation went like, and considering what I did to her, you'll never see me coming. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. I should start walking around with a stab-proof vest. That would actually be a smart-ass idea. Today we had a light training session again. Last time this happened we had the expedition matches. I hope there's no repeat of that. The lesson is over, children. Please gather around. I would speak to you. Alright, that doesn't sound dangerous, but it does sound important. She also put it more diplomatically than anything she has ever said to us in this lesson setting. Wonder what she wants to tell us. You must have noticed by now that Beacon doesn't have final exams for any of its classes. Not for combat, not for aura, nor for aura, or history, or grim studies. Nothing. There's only one final test at the end of the year. Your first true taste of Hunter's work. And that's all that matters. We take attendance and work on a credit system because we need to make sure you're in our classes, taking the chance of partaking of our knowledge and experience. But we know all too well that learning can always be exemplified in a controlled environment, like a school. There's only one situation where everything you've learned can't be hidden: the battlefield. There's no books, no tests to ace, no questions to answer, if not your own. Question like, how do I defeat this enemy? How do I reach my goal? How do I help my teammate? And how do I survive this? You will be escorted by a veteran hunter because the purpose of this exam is to evaluate you, but it's also a chance to really discover yourself and what being a hunter means to you. Some of you may have had contact with more contact than others with the world as it is outside of cities like Vale, but experience it as a hunter is something completely different. As your teacher, nothing would make me proud that if you all succeed and come back to still set on the path of the hunter. But as your teacher, what will really make me happy is you're finding the path you really belong on, even if it'll take you far from Beacon. So keep it in mind when you choose your mission on Monday. Find that path, work towards your goal, and stay safe, students. For as long as you will have it, Beacon shall be your home away from home. Class dismissed. You should probably take that advice. It's probably the first time since we've arrived in Beacon that we're going to have time to think about the future. We can always be fighting gods and their underlings, can we? We can't always be fighting gods and their underlings, can we? Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? The final exam helping May. That'll be the most normal thing we've done since coming to this school. Let's face it, we already got... Let's just keep on focusing on the attack power and see if we can improve our aura some more. What's our aura level at? 31. And we're at 88 attack. Let's keep on going with what we got here. Events still to be added. No. What? Nora? Yes, Nora. Breaker of fibulas, eaters of sugars, and wrecker of your shit. Okay, what brought this? Is that the dress you're going to wear at the dance? Oh, yes, it's the dress I use for high society occasions, so to speak. What do you want from this man? Excuse me? Do you want him to be smitten? Well, I like that, yeah. You want the entire ballroom to be jealous of you? Jealous? Do you or do you not want the entire room to look at you two and think that's the best looking couple in the whole of Beacon? I want to be in her/his place, the lucky bastard. Yes. That won't do then. But why? Pura, I've seen the outfit Noah is going to wear. It's amazing. You did? How? Oh, I have my methods. Hey Evelyn, can I see the outfit you made for the dance? Oh, hi Nora. Sure. I can't wait until everyone at the party can see them. Anyway, that's a dress that's good for all occasions, but this is a special occasion. So everything needs to be special, including how you look. I get what you mean, but where am I going to find that kind of dress in so little time? First of all, we're in Vale City, cultural capital of the kingdom. Second, aren't you kind of filthy rich sports superstar Pyrrha? Oh, right. Girl, you worry me sometimes. You know what I don't understand? Are you seriously trying to make small talk with me? Yeah, think of yourself as a buffer wall or something. My question is, why didn't she ask you to do it in her place to begin with? Is that really the question on your mind? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? She doesn't trust anyone, that's why. You would think she'd let something so crucial to our plans in the hands of someone else if she could help it. Even if someone else could do it better, because you most probably could, without even speaking of. You're not about to suggest that she could do this better than me, or that we can trust her in any way. Not the latter, certainly the former. Well, you're wrong. Anyway, yes, doing something with less risk or better is worth nothing when the risk is it not being done at all. Then who is it that has that kind of trust in her? I don't know. She doesn't trust anyone, remember? Okay. Let's just fast forward along the way. Trust me, I'm going to need all the tap I'm going to get probably from the final festival, so... Or any other thing coming for the final exam. Ah, the Vital Festival Dance. Such memories. I'm sure you're going to have fun, students. So you went to one too, Professor Peach? Just the one in Shade Academy. You were second years. No ballrooms from ancient seats of power there, though. The stage was all in the open, under the night's desert sky. In Vacuo's capital, there's next to zero light pollution. You can see the sky so much clearer than in Vale City. That sounds so romantic. It was. Me and Glinda could barely stop dancing that night. So many people inviting us. Cool. Did they also have no supervision? They didn't. Still don't. To my knowledge, since Beacon wasn't like that either until Glinda became the headmistress. It was Miss Goodwitch's idea? That's surprising. Believe me, Glinda knows better than anyone how strict she can be. I mean, it's not like we will ever be far from the ballroom, but she found that just not having teachers in there makes the whole thing much more relaxing and dissociated from the usual school activities. So relax, have fun, and forget about everything else for one night, students. It will be there waiting for you the following day. Also, if you don't mind, help me spread the word that for students who plan on taking the party elsewhere at any point, we will have a bullhead shuttle coming and going from Vale the whole night. You ruined it. What? But it's such a nice thing to do. It's just the timing of the reveal, you know. We're also going to have an intended distribution free contract. Okay, we get it. Basically a free distribution of condoms. And I should end this part Saturday, day 181. Okay, I'm going to end this part right here. I'll go on to the next one. I'm going to make this the most episode session up until the start of the final exam. Okay, see you then.